Hey y'all, it's Episcopo Squirrel here, also known as Alchemage. And today, I'm here to bring up a very interesting and new game that is based within the crypto world. This game is called DappCaps. For those of you who remember the game Pogs, um, you'll be you'll understand this very easily, and it'll be very nostalgic, and we really hope that it's something you will enjoy playing. For those who don't know what Pogs are, Pogs basically started as a game in Hawaii from these juice caps, and they had designs on one side. POG stands for pineapple, orange, guava. It's a mixture of fruit juices that they drink in Hawaii, and it's called POG juice. And so workers back in the 1920s and 1930s began playing this game where they would stack these milk caps or juice caps, and they try and flip them. Well, actually, disregard. I don't know if the game was exactly the same. I didn't look into the rules as I was looking up the history, but so yeah, they played with these milk caps, or I keep saying milk caps because that's what it's called. It's commonly referred to as milk caps, but they used in Hawaii originally juice caps. So, anywho, so the game fell out of popularity until the mid 1990s, and it became a very popular children's game where instead of using these plastic juice caps, there were now these cardboard cutouts which were more high quality and had designs on one side, sometimes both sides. And so the idea of the game was to have two or more players come together, and they stack equal amounts of pogs, and then you use what's called a slammer. This is the key to the game, is the slammer. The type of slammer you use, the shape, the weight, the material, everything about the slammer is very important. The slammer is typically a round piece of plastic or metal. I found that in the tournaments that typically metal ones were banned because they gave an unfair advantage, and they could damage the pogs as well. So that said, you would take your slammer and slam on the pile of pogs, and when I was reading the rules online, it was saying that those that stayed face up, you keep. Those that flip get restacked. But I could have swore that it was the ones that flip, you keep. Let's see what DappCaps is saying. Yeah. It says chance to flip and win. So, I don't know. Maybe they just had their information wrong. But, so they use the slammer to flip them, and whatever ones flip over, you get to keep. Otherwise, you stack all the rest of them, and the next player gets to now slam. And so, what Coin has done, Coin is the developer of DappCaps. He's designed and developed everything about it. He has brought Pogs to cryptocurrency. He's revitalized Pogs and created a new game called DappCaps. These here are very limited edition. Original, one of the originals, one of the first few printings of DappCaps. And these little circles, press out. And on the back, each one has a QR code. And these are tied to the Ethereum Classic blockchain. Each one of them is a non-fungible token. So that means each one of them has a random amount associated with it. So this is a really, really interesting idea. Amazing, really. It will allow for a lot of things to happen. You can now... Well, so hopefully we can get this set up to where we can have people... I'm working with Coin and Elemental and Sovereign Starseed in order to get this marketed and up and running, because Coin made this several years ago, I believe, and then just set it aside so that he could really pursue some other things like Hash Kings, the cryptocurrency ganja farming game. If you don't know about Hash Kings, check that out. Get paid to grow cannabis on the blockchain. Check it out. Hash Kings on Steemit. STEEMIT for those who aren't on the blockchain. Check it out. So these can be used not only just as a game, but they can also be used as currency, since they have value. So it could allow us to have physical ways of trading currency that is a digital currency. This would allow us to move away from the coinage and paper money that we're currently forced to use. You could use these to promote a business. You could use these to promote your community. You could use these to promote your music. Elemental is talking about releasing tracks that you have to get a specific DappCap that will give you the link to get to that exclusive music. So there's all kinds of ideas that can really be used for this. And like I said, I'm not the only one that is helping to get this out into the community. Elemental has already made a really great post. It's a written post, so if you want to see something written all about it, I would definitely suggest checking out Elemental's post. It's just really phenomenal, the things that we can do with the blockchain, the things that we can do with cryptocurrencies. It's really, and this type of idea I think is really innovative. And there's a bunch of other games that are on the blockchain, and this is nothing like any of them. And so not only does it not create any kind of competition as far as the game type, but it also creates physical assets for cryptocurrency. And so I often hear people say that cryptos are invaluable because they have nothing backing them. they're intangible. Well, right here is a tangible physical asset that can be tied to cryptocurrencies. So, boom, problem solved. Check out DappCaps. We have a Discord that just got set up. Come check that out. And we look forward to hopefully playing some DappCaps with you. Hope you all have a beautiful night.